If you've ever tried growing carrots, you already know one universal truth. Carrot seeds can test your patience and your sanity. They're tiny, they blow away with the slightest breeze, they wash off during watering, and worst of all, they love to germinate unevenly. One week, you see a sprout, here and there, and suddenly you're crouched over your garden bed, thinning seedlings like you're performing microsurgery. But what if I told you there's a simple, clever, gardener-approved trick that makes planting carrots easier, neater, and dramatically more successful? A trick that uses something you probably throw away every week, a humble egg carton. Today on Soil Stories, we're diving deep into this ingenious seed-starting method. Whether you're a brand new gardener planting your first carrot patch or a seasoned grower who's fought too many battles with those dust-like seeds, this technique is going to change the way you grow carrots. Possibly forever. Before we jump into the egg carton method, it's important to understand why carrots behave the way they do. Carrot seeds are notoriously small, so small that a gentle puff of wind can scatter them like confetti, and because they need to stay consistently moist for up to 3 weeks, keeping them in place can be a real challenge. Every gardener expects carrots to be easy, but honestly the truth is, the difficulty doesn't come from growing the plant, it comes from establishing that very first tiny seedling. The lack of control during sowing leads to clumping, uneven spacing, poor germination and sometimes, well, a complete seedling wipeout if you water too heavily. That's where the egg carton trick comes in, like a little gardening miracle. This method works because it gives your carrot seeds a dedicated, protected, evenly spaced starting environment, something they almost never get when you scatter them directly onto the soil. So, the key is actually pretty simple. You just use the spaces in a cardboard egg carton as mini seed chambers, giving each seed its own perfect little nook. The cardboard helps maintain moisture, protects from sun and wind, and over time, it naturally breaks down right in the soil. This setup creates a stable, controlled environment for germination and those early stages of root development. Unlike traditional sowing, where carrot seeds really depend on you not disturbing them, the egg carton method keeps them safe from both gardener error and environmental stress. It's honestly a game changer for getting those seeds off to a strong start. Start with a plain cardboard egg carton, the biodegradable kind, you know. Plastic just won't work here, and the great thing about cardboard is that it absorbs water, holds onto moisture, and slowly decomposes, letting the carrot root push right through when the time comes. Okay, so to get started, begin by removing the lid and keeping only the bottom section with the 12 cups. Next, use a pin, knife tip, or even a pencil to poke a small drainage hole at the bottom of each cup. This step is really important because it stops excess water from collecting, which can actually drown or rot the seeds. Once your drainage holes are ready, go ahead and fill each cup loosely with high-quality seed-starting mix. You don't need garden soil yet, just make sure to choose a mix that is light and fluffy. Carrot seeds really struggle in compact or heavy mediums. Now comes the fun part. Plant 1 or 2 carrot seeds per cup. This little trick eliminates the dreaded thinning stage, and it gives each seedling its own clearly defined space to grow strong. Carrot seeds love consistency, and the egg carton provides that in a way exposed soil simply can't. The cardboard holds just enough moisture to keep the medium damp without over-soaking it. This gentle, steady hydration encourages seeds to sprout faster and more evenly. Another advantage is the protection from environmental shocks. Wind, sun, and sudden drying are common causes of failed carrot germination, but inside the carton cups, the seeds remain insulated and stable. Now here's where this trick feels almost magical. You transplant the entire carton cup directly into your garden bed. Once your seedlings are 2 to 3 weeks old and standing confidently with their first true leaves, the whole cup, seedling, mix, and cardboard, goes straight into the soil. Even with this clever trick, successful carrots still depend on soil that allows them to stretch freely. Carrots need deep, loose, stone-free soil so their roots can grow straight and long. Before planting your carton cups, spend a few minutes fluffing the soil at least 8 inches deep. Once planted, your carrot seedlings will quickly transition from their cozy carton chambers into their new home. Because the roots are untouched, they adapt faster than traditionally sown seedlings. You may notice stronger growth and more resilience, especially during early development. The egg carton trick didn't become popular by accident. Gardeners everywhere appreciate how it simplifies the entire carrot growing process. It offers control, consistency, and gentle handling. 3 things carrot seeds desperately need but rarely get. If you've struggled with carrot germination in the past, this egg carton trick might be the game changer you've been waiting for. It's simple, beginner-friendly, and surprisingly effective. It gives your seeds the gentle start they crave, protects them from harsh conditions, and helps you plant with intention rather than guesswork. So before you sprinkle those tiny seeds across your garden bed, give this method a try. Your future harvest might just owe its success to a humble egg carton. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Soil Stories and share this with a fellow gardener who loves clever, low-cost tips. Together, we can keep growing smarter, healthier gardens, one simple trick at a time.